Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. We're still on the Speedrunner path, because it's fun, right? Yeah. Did I read this last time? I don't remember. The Minotaur tries to keep his face neutral, but you can tell that Kota's words have deep cuts. The hotel is Asterion's pride and joy, and to have it criticized by the first guest in years is, like that must hurt. Oh, no, let's do this. Hey, it's a work in progress. You should have seen it. Wait, you should have seen how it looked when I first got here, like a day ago. What I mean is, we're working on it, and once we get the place completely cleaned up, I think you'll be amazed. Despite how things look now, I can tell that this was once a grand place. I can see the beauty of it even under all the dust and decay. Although if it's just the two of you, then I imagine that it will take quite a while to restore its former glory. Are there no other staff? It may surprise you, but Asterion and I can get a lot done. Still, yes, we are looking for people willing to join our staff. Asterion, can you tell Mr. Kota how things worked here back then? Yes, before issues arose with the previous manager, it was quite common for guests to choose to remain here indefinitely. Most didn't have anywhere else to go, you see, and we can pay reasonably well, or we should soon enough. Seeing as the hotel does not aim to generate profit. And the guests who join our staff get to enjoy all the staff's facilities for as long as they want, free of charge. Indeed. The dragon begins brushing his claws through his long beard, looking from you to Asterion and back again. Finally, a spark of resolve shines in his eyes. Mr. Asterion, back when I checked in, I offered my services in exchange for being allowed to stay here. If you too are in need of staff, then I would be happy to help in any way that can repay the hospitality you too have shown me. I've worked many odd jobs over my years of traveling, and have gained a variety of skills. Cooking, cleaning, a few years doing manual labor. I may not look it. The dragon pats the round, firm rise of his belly with a laugh. But my body is solid. I even spent a month as a bartender. A few months as a bartender back, 20 years ago. 30. Speaking honestly, I enjoy that job the most. The conversations with others, tales swapped and secrets divulged, to be kept in confidence. Finding the right drink for your customer, the one that would soothe their worries and help to ease their burden, at least for the little time they spent at the counter. The dragon's expression grows pensive, and his gaze distant. When you glance over to Asterion, you see a similar look in the Minotaur's eyes. I guess that counts, as he lets out a thoughtful hum. The moment is broken as Kota shakes himself out of his reverie. He gives you a rueful smile? What's rueful? My phone's in a different room charging. Forgive me, I get lost in reminiscing sometimes. My point is that I can do anything you need of me. I'm happy to help. I can feel Asterion's eyes on you. When you glance to the bowl, you see him silently begging for your permission to speak. If you have something to say, then go ahead, Asterion. Very well, Master Anon. The lounge could use the service of a good bartender, though I can perform the role very well enough. I do have other duties as keeper, which comes first. Management of the lounge has often been delegated to a suitable guest in the past. I think it would be in good hands with you behind the counter, Mr. Kota. Well then, that works out perfectly. In the country of my birth, it was often said that fortune follows in the wake of dragons. Though I cannot benefit from it myself, I am happy to offer it to my gracious hosts. Believe me, we can use all the good luck we can get. But before we get ahead of ourselves, I wanted to ask you something, Mr. Kota. You said earlier that you got your hopes up before coming here. What were you hoping to find? I see nothing gets past you, Master Anon. You say nothing and allow the dragon to gather his thoughts. Many years, centuries now, I've been looking for someone dear to me, who was lost a long time ago. I've traveled the entire world searching for him, but so far I haven't had any luck. No matter where I've gone, or how many people I've asked. When I hear about this hotel opening, I thought, perhaps there would be someone here who could offer a lead in my search. This hotel is a place for wanderers to gather, is it not? The dragon bows, and his expression grows blank. However, you can see deception flash in his eyes for a moment. Desperation, that's what that word is, of a man who's come so close to his goal, only to have the rug pulled out from under him, time and time again. If you will allow me to stay here, to speak with the other guests and hear their tales of wanderers, perhaps I will find the lead I've been searching for. And do you plan to leave once you found it? Again, the dragon's eyes flash. Will I be allowed to? Of course, this hotel was not meant to be a prison. For the guests, at least. You will be free to leave once you've found what you're looking for, Mr. Kota. Or whatever you wish, naturally. I don't plan to disappear in the middle of the night, if that worries you. I'll be sure to make arrangements so that my departure doesn't inconvenience you. I don't know how long it will be before I find what I'm looking for anyway. Until the time comes, I may as well do my part as your guest, right? Again, you take a look at Asterion. It looks like the Minotaur has already made up his mind about taking Kota on as staff. The hotel's mission is to take in those who are lost. Going by what you've told us tonight, it would seem you fit the bill. Are you willing to ready and uphold the hotel's mission and bow to the owner's authority? How formal! I haven't heard a contract of service put quite like that in centuries. It makes me feel nostalgic. As long as I am free to pursue my own agenda, then yes, for the duration of my stay in the hotel, I will happily serve in any way that I can. Well, Sir Anon, with your command, I can have it all arranged. What say you? Seeing as Mr. Kota swore on our oath already, all you need to say is, Mr. Kota, hereby you are taken into the hotel as staff to fulfill its mission and to serve as manager of the lounge. Fancy, huh? Very well. Kota, hereby you are taken as staff of this hotel to fulfill its mission and work as manager of the lounge. You offer your handshake. Kota takes your hand in both of his, and once again gives you a low bow. His smile is placid, and his eyes are shining with an earnest light you hadn't noticed when you first met the dragon. The lights in the hotel shift from a second right after you both let go of each other's hand. What was that? Worry not, Mr. Kota. It is just another quirk of the hotel. As you have been taken as a staff member in charge of the lounge, you are hereby given free authority to shape it as you please. I have fond memories of the lounge's current layout, but the labyrinth has always shifted into appearances throughout the years. Maybe it's time to give it an update. Well, it could look more modern. In truth, I can appreciate the way it looks. It's a thing of beauty, even as it is now. He runs his claws over the bar top. Again, the softly hummed tune rumbles in his throat. Old and new, something that appeals to a traditional sensibility, and yet is welcoming to all types. Mr. Kota! Ah, forgive me. I was lost in reminiscing again. I was thinking about the bar I used to work in. Would it be stepping beyond my bounds to give the lounge a personal touch? Please, feel free. In that case, I think I have a few ideas that you may like. One by one, the lights flicker as you approve Kota's requests. He looks to you to gauge your reaction to each change, as well as Asterion's. Let's add a little more light. Yes. Oh, but keep the dark wood, in fact. Do you mind if we make it a little darker? Some more seating would be nice. Here and here. Oh, this area around the hearth would be perfect. Perfect, Mr. Kota. Please, Mr. Kota. My only request is that you don't alter that area too much. Alright, how about over here then? Kota continues to add his own personal touch to the lounge. Lamps in the shape of paper lanterns hanging over the bar counter. Traditional Japanese artwork on the walls. Intricately folded napkins at the table. Yes. By the time you are done, the old lounge has turned into a brightly lit restaurant. Oh, okay. That strikes a delicate balance between traditional and modern. Kota continues to examine every detail. It seems like he won't be satisfied until everything is exactly perfect. Asterion looks around, a thoughtful expression on the Minotaur's own face. It looks amazing. Good work, Mr. Kota. Oh, please. I suppose if I am to be staying here for a while, then just Kota will be alright. In that case, just Anon and Asterion will be alright for you. Maybe Anon-san and Asterion-san, like I said earlier. Again, the dragon's smile grows strained. Very well. Well now, I think this place is looking much better already. Warm, welcoming. If you don't mind me saying, it already looks like some place I could call home, at least for the time being. A home. That sounds good to me. How about we have a drink to celebrate? We can tell you more about how things work around here, and how they will work once we start getting more guests. Kota goes over to the counter, grabs a beer mug, and returns to you. Alright, I'll whip something up. Oh, I haven't seen. Okay, that's a different portrait than I'm used to. I look forward to working with the both of you. Asterion, Anon. Cheers! Ah. 7. I don't remember this one very well. You recount, you recount some of yours in turn. Are records beaten in this or that game, going to your first con. That one time this really big streamer followed you back! Okay. Kota feigned interest at first, but then started fiddling with a corkscrew while waiting for a change of subject. Asterion kept quiet for the most of the conversation and past experiences. His brief answer made clear his apprehension about sharing his story with Kota. Still, the Minotaur had his shy smile throughout the whole night. As soon as the topic turned back to anything less personal, he'd rejoin the conversation. With the aid of a few glasses of wine, Asterion's posture relaxed, slouched on his chair, eyes half closed. He was afloat in a sea of bliss. Eventually, it started getting late, and you bid Kota farewell. You and Asterion, meanwhile, returned to the Master's quarters. Okay. We go. Okay, wait. Whoa. But why is the master allowed to do this? Sure. No, we're not gonna pry. We're too stupid for that. You know, I like his brown fur the most. I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, we'll finish. We'll keep all of this. Okay. Luke is fun. Oh, I guess we can skip guest scene. Yeah. Okay. Things that were alien to you were... Wait. I'm here. I'm now. Yes. Things that were alien to you are beginning to become familiar. The hotel that bends to your will. The Minotaur sworn to your service. A treacherous snake man monster? And the Japanese dragon that is now running a high-end restaurant under your roof. You are slowly getting used to both your new circumstances and this routine. I am sure I can... Okay. Something catches your attention. Something in the distance. You squint and focus your eyes on a small red spot that must be several miles away. The shimmering the shimmer produced by the heat on the road makes it difficult to make out the details. One thing's for sure, it's headed this way. Maybe it's a guest? You haven't seen any activity on this road since you first came, other than Kota walking over here. At least this time, it seems like the guy is driving the car. Okay. The car approaches the hotel. It swerves into the parking lot, making a loud screeching noise you can hear from your room. Whoever this guy is, he's either a terrible driver, a bad show-off, or driving under the influence. Why not all of those? You see him step out and waltz into the main entrance. Whoever this guy is, he's piqued your curiosity. You raise to your feet, stretch your legs, and head out the door. Okay, it's Kota. It seems like he just left his room and is about to head downstairs as well. However, his clothes are different from the yukata he was wearing yesterday. Okay. Today, Kota is wearing a formal, but definitely more Western outfit. He's dressed like an elaborate barman. Elegant. What the fuck?
Good morning, Anon. Good to see you again.
I see you're taking this restaurant thing seriously.
You know what they say, dress for the job you want.
I guess so.
Again, thank you very much for your hospitality. I don't want to be a burden to anyone, so I'll gladly take over any duty I can as a gesture of goodwill.
Kota bows in your direction.
I was on my way to the lounge, in fact, or perhaps I should say restaurant, to see if everything is in order, in case we get new guests. May I know where you're headed?
I was on my way to the lobby.
Oh, great then. We can go together.
You and Kota both walk down the stairs, headed in the same direction.
I hope that you have an enjoyable stay here.
You and Kota make it all the way to the reception. Standing there are Asterion and what seems to be a bald eagle griffin, dressed very informally. What? What? Informally? Luke is dressed good. Anyway, this is probably a decent place to stop the part, so I'll see you around, everyone.